Hey guys, guess here's a follow-up video to this PCV hack that I did. This has been over 2 years of me running this, and it has been working great. I haven't actually touched it or bothered with it at all. I did replace my cam seal. I did do a video of that. You guys can check that out. It was quite a bit easier than I thought it was going to be. But I haven't had any more leakage or blown out seals, so this is working. I talked in the video of maybe doing a different bracket, or because this has 2 screws in it, maybe threading and putting a 3rd screw in, and I never did that because I'm lazy. And yeah, I haven't done much of anything to this. I did drain it once when I did one oil change, and there was like a teaspoon of, well, water that came out of it. I thought it might be oil, but it was actually 95% or more water. It was just a hint of oil. The oil that made it through was, atomized, vaporized oil. So that valve cover cap that I modified is working a charm, doing what it's supposed to do. So I guess I designed it right. And this system has held up quite fine. I thought the bracket might vibrate and crack free, and it hasn't. Yeah, I really can't complain with the performance of this. Done on the cheap. This is a used hose that I don't know, probably found at the dump. It is cracking now, so I'm going to have to cut that back and slide it back on there. But yeah, it is working great. And depending on how this camera is focusing or not, what it's catching, but it looks like oil in there, but it's actually just water. I can see, I don't think the camera's picking it up, but I can see the viscosity of it's quite loose, so it's water accumulated in there, which, I mean, it's, spring now. Took a while for the weather around here to decide if it was going to be winter or spring, so now that it's warmed up, it's a good time to do this. But you get a lot of accumulation of moisture buildup. It's cold outside and engine gets hot, and short drives here and there, starting and stopping, and so you get a lot of water accumulation, and that's what that is. But we're going to drain it and see just how much is in there. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot. I might be surprised, but the last time I drained this was maybe 1.5 years ago, and it's been like 2 oil changes since then, and I haven't bothered with it. So this is, I don't know how many miles later, 1.5 years later since the first time I drained it. So this is a very a really good time to do this video. You guys can absolutely see that this system does work. I just got to get the camera situated and try to, get footage of me draining this so you guys are seeing it all. I'm not hiding anything. I'm not going to try to hide anything. It is what it is. For this, I had to do something. Volvo has a funny PVC system on it, or rather a funny box. Which is hidden underneath all of this. And that was fun trying to get to without taking the intake manifold off, because I did in fact once clean it out, and it lasted for about, a month or 2 before it started acting up again. And I can't find the box to buy to replace. It's overly complicated. and it doesn't need to be. So that's why I did this. And as you can imagine how hard that was, I had to Helen Keller my way through it. Blind, deaf, and dumb. Had a mirror and a light, and I tried using a borescope to see exactly what I was doing, because I had a hell of a time taking it apart and cleaning it. I did separate it from the engine block, lost the seal, took an hour to find the seal, clean everything, and then used some ultra gray to hold the seal in place and reassemble it all. And I was not about to try to do that again for another month or two of work, or a month or two of it working. So that's why I did my own PVC system and said screw it. If you find yourself in the same situation, that works. Hopefully you can see that cup down there. Maybe you can't. I'm going to attempt to get it into there, all while the wind's blowing. This should be fun. I gotta clip the zip tie. So I've probably changed this setup, so I'm not doing a zip tie all the time, but it is cheap and it does work. Started dripping some water already. I'm going to try to reposition this cup. Alrighty. Hopefully you can see this now. Oh, jeez. Camera just happened to be right in the way of my arm. Sorry for the camera angle. I was going to get it. Oh, great. Well, that was a fail. Well, apparently there was a little bit more oil than water than I thought. There we go. And I don't know how much camera's picking up or did catch. Probably not enough. You can see that little puddle there. There really wasn't that much in there. Mixture of oil and water. Mostly water. Well, I'd say after a couple of oil changes and a year and a half of driving, that is not bad. Yeah. So I don't know what that is. That's showing about 50 mil. Maybe there was like 4 ounces, 100 mil that came out of it, considering what's on the ground there. So it's not bad. It is working. It is stopping any excessive amount of oil that's coming out of here. I haven't had a problem with this plugging up on me. When I first drained it, I did try flushing this out just to see how much oil was caught up in this thing, and wasn't that bad. I didn't need to clean it out. I don't know what the camera's going to focus on or not, but there's the camshaft in there. So it is slinging it right at it. Just got to cut back this tube, slide it back on, and I think it'll be good. Get another zip tie. Zip tie this back on. That milky consistency of water and oil, mostly water. Yeah. There you guys go. There's a 2-year review of this PVC hack, and it is still working good, even when you neglect it and don't take care of it. It's held up just fine. But yeah, no blown seals, nothing excessive for blow by or anything else. Everything's working and separating like it should. Just the old hose that started failing because it was used and old to begin with. Go ahead, give this video a thumbs up, share it, comment, and of course subscribe. My channel is tiny, and the more viewers I get and the more subscribers I get, well, the more I can do. I do say I like this Volvo with its vertical opening hood. It makes it quite easy to work on it. In fact, I think all car manufacturers should have that. 2-position hood. This is sat for a little while. It's not really separating. It's quite emulsified, but yeah, mostly water, a little bit of oil. Works good. Thanks for watching.